Oh, the weather outside is weather. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Are you here to talk about the Brandon Aiyuk tweet and all the things that are going on surrounding Brandon Aiyuk? Well, I was told by a lot of people in the comments from the previous videos that I have made covering this situation that I am just following the smoke too closely and I'm just creating drama around the whole situation. So maybe if that's for you, I would leave and exit the video right now because this will be too much for you to handle. But if you are, on the other hand, one of the people who want to know the information, want to understand what is going down in this world of a contract negotiation, then stick around because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. And it starts right here. It started earlier today, this morning, and we're going to bring it all the way back to what Brandon Aiyuk just tweeted because this is what we do. So let's go back to where this all originated with a Twitter rumor that was a sourced report. Let's take a look right here. We saw earlier from Andrew Filipponi that sources say the Steelers have looked into 49ers wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk. He's entering the last year of his contract. Steelers would have to execute a sign and trade, but they've shown interest. Well, are we surprised by this? Are we surprised that other teams are interested in trading for one of the best wide receivers in the NFL? The short answer is no. We are not surprised. And who wouldn't want to try to trade for Brandon Aiyuk? I mean, he's coming off an all-pro season where he has just been phenomenal. And is entering the peak of his career. It was just his 26th birthday. And the sky is still the limit for Brandon Aiyuk. But again, this is where the smoke starts to heat up. And again, if you aren't built for the smoke season, I totally understand. I would say exit stage left because this will be probably a difficult portion of the video to discuss. But if for those who are mentally prepared to handle and discuss it, let's talk about it. So with the situation, you can see that Brandon Aiyuk, not that long ago, tweeted at Mike Tomlin. That is Mike Tomlin's Twitter handle, and says, "They saying we twins. What do you think?" I emojis, and this is phenomenal to me. Um, as a Brandon Aiyuk guy, Brandon Aiyuk is playing this game so well because this is just the how it works. Like with the whole situation with players scrubbing their social medias and doing all those different types of things, we understand he is in a contract negotiation with the San Francisco 49ers. I don't think Brandon Aiyuk should step on the field with the 49ers next year playing at $14 million a year with no security heading into the future. Um, and I think he should get paid this season. I think he's proven it, he's earned it. And so, as a result of being under team control for one more season, this is how you manipulate the leverage of the situation, at least of how I've come to understand it throughout the past couple years, and how players and their teams use social media to kind of use it for a tool for them to be able to one express interests in certain things or try to gain leverage. And let's be very honest with ourselves. Contract negotiations are all about leverage, and it's all about who can win the deal a lot of the times. And of course, players and their reps, they're going to want to win the deal, and the teams are going to want to win the deal. And we've seen this. And this is also my thing. Brandon Aiyuk has seen this his whole career, whether it was, I believe, the George Kittle deal. I think he was on the roster. Whether it's the Debo Samuel deal, whether it's the Nick Bosa deal, he's seen how these guys before him have had to operate contract negotiations with the San Francisco 49ers. This is common territory. What this is right now is nothing new. So to me, this is the way that I perceive this. Based on the current situation, BA has just taking everything that he's learned from this situation, and he is doing exactly what he needs to do. And he's not afraid to go out here, ruffle some feathers, and express what he really wants and desires. And some of you might be like, "Oh, well, he's just, it's just a coincidence. It's a coincidence that the report comes out that the Steelers show interest, and now he's tweeting directly at the head coach saying that they look alike, right? Just a coincidence." Okay, fine. Fine. Fine, you got me there. This is pure coincidence. Um, I believe you. Well, I don't know. Let's look really quickly, all right? Let's do what we do, and see what occurs here. Oh, what's this? Oh, he liked this. This post was pretty recent. Let's take a look at this. Oh, what was this post? Oh, this was a post that I made. Oh, okay. What's this post? Oh, it says NFL team. Hello, we would like to trade for Brandon Aiyuk. And then me, I said, and this was a video that BA posted yesterday on Instagram. It was one of the first videos on the slide. And it was definitely, this was a choreographed video. It starts out, I believe, with his girl pointing out the window of them being in the plane, and then pans to BA. And then we get this little, you know, I run a 49er page. So for me, this is phenomenal content based on this notion. But from BA's perspective, it would make a little bit more sense to say Niners are trying to call him, and he said nah, and he liked it. BA is playing 4D chess right now, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest, I'm here for it. I know that this drama wears on fans. I get it. I've already seen the comments. I understand. People don't want to wrap their heads around that one of their favorite players on their team might be traded. And the key word there is might. I still think, with everything that we've seen, with all these contract negotiations in the past, they've been turbulent, they've been low key ugly, and the 49ers have still been able to get it done with most of them. The one that we can look to and say that it didn't work out was DeForest Buckner. So now this could be a situation where Brandon Aiyuk is trying to tell us, like, it's over with. Like, this could be him alluding to that he's asked for a trade, and he would like to be traded. He's not interested in having conversations with the 49ers, all those different types of things. But again, all of this stuff kind of aligns with everything that we've heard the last couple days. In regards to the Jaguars' interest, now we're hearing interest from the Steelers. Now Brandon Aiyuk is making it known that he's not interested in picking up any calls from the 49ers. Listen, this is the game. I understand as a fan, this can make you be like, all right, well, I'm done with BA. BA, he's not a Niner then. You have to be able to put yourself in his shoes as well. Yes, I'm a 49er fan. Look around me. Nothing but 49er stuff. But I'm also a fan of these players. And BA specifically is a guy that I rock with. And this isn't new for just BA. I am very pro player when it comes to getting their money. Because when you look at this league and you look at what this league is about, it's about players. These teams are making money hand over fist when it comes to bringing in profits, selling tickets, selling jerseys, all those different types of things. They're good, right? They're good in that aspect. Plus, you look at the San Francisco 49ers, they're one of the most valuable teams in all of sports. So I'm always going to be pro player, and I get what he's doing. This to me doesn't make me go, "Oh, well, Brandon Ayuk isn't for the squad, isn't for the team." If you ask any of these players, they're always going to say, "Take care of you and your family first." And when you're in contract negotiations, you're trying to take care of you and your family first. So that's what he's doing. And I think we have to be real about that conversation. We have to be real with ourselves that listen, this isn't new. We've seen this story before and it's just playing itself out again. And so as a fan, I think it's important that we just have to stay kind of in the neutral territory because the hope for from a fan perspective is that this gets figured out, BA gets the bag and he's here on the 49ers for a long time. From let's say someone on BA's perspective, they want to get paid. There might be other things associated with that as well. But how does that come together? How does that happen? Are the 49ers going to acquiesce? Are the 49ers going to give him what he's looking for? Or is this him indicating that he's he's over it? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. But I think again, because my audience is 49ers fans and I speak to you guys from a fan perspective, a lot of the time there are other perspectives to be had. And the biggest thing with this is to keep that in mind is that there are multiple perspectives at play here and we just have to be patient. We have to let this play out. Anything is possible. I don't want to hear anyone in the comments say, "Oh, he's can't, there's no way he's." Anything is possible in the NFL. If there's anything we've learned about the San Francisco 49ers, literally anything can happen. So what I would suggest is to be patient. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and let's see how this plays out. And I will continue to share this information with you, good, bad, or indifferent. We'll talk about it and have a discussion about it. Please do not discredit information just because you don't like it. All right? That's the only thing that I ask from my subscriber base is that just be open-minded during these times because it is the NFL. This is business time. Business. This has nothing to do with what is happening on the field right now. This is about dollars and cents. So that is a different mindset. That is a different tone. Those are different conversations. It's a different mentality than fans carry in season. So all of this being said doesn't mean that Brandon Aiyuk is out of here or he's traded. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you definitively one way or the other. All I can tell you is just we have previous examples. We understand that this is definitely a situation. Now, all the people who've discredited this as a situation are just trying to not let it affect them emotionally, and which I understand, but it's like at a certain point, we also have to be real with ourselves. And there's a real possibility that BA could be on another team. And there's a real possibility that he can get extended and be a Niner for a long time. Both things can be true at the same time, which is why I am preaching patience. And we're just going to monitor the situation along the way. For me, as I've discussed, the deadline right now is the draft. If we make it through the draft, I expect Brandon Aiyuk to receive a contract extension before training camp. Until then, it's business time. Drum up the leverage, drum up trade interest, drum up additional um, potential contract offerings from other teams. This is how the game is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what I'll leave you with. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.